Howdy partners, it's your buddy John here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. I guess this is a welcome back. Anyway, it's going to be the first official episode. Last time I put up a video letting you guys choose which country and political party we would be playing as, and I went ahead and closed up the votes here. We have two different votes here. We got the first one from Emperor Dave, who says we should play as France with the National Front National. Is that what it's pronounced? I think so. And then Michael Kraus saying we should play as Arabia and remake the Caliphate. I think the Caliphate, that would be like, let me see here. Let's go over to other country. That would probably be playing as the Islamist Party. I think that's what that would have to be. And with France, the Front National, that's, I think that's the Nationalist Party there, isn't it? Yeah, those are the guys who are pushing for the what's it called, the Frexit? Yeah, that's what it is. But anyway, got two choices. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over to a randomizer real quick and let that decide who we're playing as. All right, let me just go ahead and jump over real quick. All right, partners, here's what we're going to do. We're going to leave this up to chance. We're going to put both countries into this generator, random generator here. So let's go France and Saudi Arabia. I think Saudi Arabia is going to be the easiest one, and I'm pretty sure that's what he meant. As far as that playthrough goes, if we do the Caliphate. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Best 2 out of 3. Ready, partners? 1, 2, 3. All right, Saudi Arabia gets the first one. 1, 2, 3. France gets the second. It's all up to this last one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, it looks like France. All right. Well, I think that's a pretty good playthrough to go with. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Been practicing up on all that French. Oh, this is going to be great. All right. All right, so it looks like we're going to be playing as France. All right, let's go ahead. Looking forward to this. I've actually been trying to learn a little bit of French, so this is going to be kind of interesting. So far, I know most of the important words like bonjour, ça va, Jean-Marin? Is that how that goes? Jean-Marin, something like that. All right, I'm probably butchering that. There we go. Okay, yeah, probably completely butchered that. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into this. First off, actually, let me take a quick look at what we have here. So we have stagnant birth rate, monthly population growth, minus 75%, research time, minus 3. So I think I want to bump this up. European Union member, factory output 25%, daily political power gain minus 0.5. I think there's a way we can get rid of this one here and leave the European Union. Frexit, they'll be lucky if I don't invade. Next we have United Nations Security Council member, daily political power gain plus 0.15. Okay, can't create factions. And nuclear bombs are allowed. All right. So what we want is the Front National. Jean-Marie Le Pen. Is it? Who is it? I think it's his daughter now. That's in charge of the party. Isn't she like running for president of France or something? I'm kind of weird. I for some reason am interested in elections of parties and countries and stuff that aren't even around me. I don't know, for some reason I just find that kind of stuff interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and just start some research. At the moment, I'm not too concerned about military stuff like this, but let's go ahead and put some points into this. Let's grab that. Get 1 and at least everything here. Let's go ahead and grab the next update in the bombers. Go for a Gen 4 bomber. And next, 419 days. 586. Let me take a look over here. Maybe we're going to go with modern construction tools. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's good with me. All right. Now, what we want over here, political focus is what we're going to grab now. I'm going to try to get the National Front National in charge as fast as I can. So we're going to grab political focus, come down this way here, need to grab School of Ideology, and I think that's a Reactionary Party. So it's going to be probably on the individual freedom side. Path of Liberty, I know it's not liberal. Constitutional? Constitutional. Yeah, there we go. Gains national spirit, reactionary doctrine, which grants drift towards reactionary democracy. So that's what we want. We're going to grab constitutional doctrine, then realpolitik. We're going to get this out of the way as fast as we can. So for the start of the game, we're going to be going down this tree here. From there, I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of focus I want to go for as far as expansion. We got like a lot of little countries around us. We got Andorra, we have Monaco, got Luxembourg. I think we're actually... Let me come over here. Where is it? Monaco. I think we actually... There we go. Monaco. Yes, we are guaranteeing their independence at the moment. So maybe I could annex them somehow else. Now, Andorra, if I can remember correctly from geography, Andorra is a bit of a weird country. It is a... What's it called? A dual principality. So I think it technically has two heads of state. One of them is Spanish, one of them is French. So both me and Spain are guaranteeing their independence. So that would be a little more difficult. That would be a little more difficult. Monaco would be pretty easy, but I don't think it would be a good idea to go declaring war on them. What about Luxembourg? Luxembourg is a member of NATO, so that would be a bit risky. We're also in NATO, so I'm not exactly sure that's going to work out for us. Alright, let's go ahead and get some units of training, I think. Get that rolling. Actually, we got some overseas territories to take a look at, too. Got over here French Guiana. Got some territories in the Pacific. Might want to actually get some troops in South America. That might be a good idea. Can I... Let me see here. Did I hit it? I thought I hit it. Huh. Oh, there we go. Okay. For some reason, it's just taking a little bit. Okay, we can't put anything there, so let's just get a couple over here in France. Get them a training in... I'll put them there. Okay. The game seems to be lagging behind a little bit. There we go. Okay. Alright, what do we need to get into production? We need... Again, the game seems to be lagging. There we go. Okay, anti-air. Okay. Let's take a few of these things out of here. This is weird. Alright, there we go. I can just put those back in. That'll be great. The game is running behind. No, take those two out, please. Okay. Well, let me see what's going on here. I'm going to try playing around with the settings, see if I can fix this situation here. Okay, I think I just played around with the settings a little bit, and I think it might have helped. Let me start that back up. Let's see if that actually did anything. Alright. Alright, so we need... Take a look at this again. Anti-air, artillery, and mechanized, so let's get those going. Anti-air, artillery, and mechanized. Is that what it was? Okay, so grab some anti-air. Alright, artillery, mechanized, and light mechanized. Okay, so we need both mechanized. There we go. And... mechanized. I think the other one was artillery, wasn't it? There we go. Okay. So, next, let's get that rolling there. We'll just get a few troops here to start off with. Try to bolster out the army a little bit. Okay, what all do we need? We need oil, probably. Yes. You can talk to the US for that. Alright, next we need rubber. Talk to Indonesia for that. And what's this? Is that tungsten or chromium? Tungsten, okay. Alright. There we go. Let's speed things along here. Okay, I guess I should just let it roll here for a little bit. Nothing too much to be concerned about. Air Force is going to be a good idea, I think, here in a little bit. We have all these here. Stationed in Champagne, Provence, Mid-Pyrenees, Champagne, Lorraine, and Rhone. Alright. No idea where some of those are. Okay. Well, so we can take a look around politically. I think we have a few regions I might need to keep an eye on that. Let's see here. So Brittany has a claim on it here by Brittany, of course. And I'm assuming Corsica does as well. Corsica, yes, okay. That probably won't come up at all, but something to keep in mind there. Alright. Well, oh, here we go. Al-Qaeda summit in Kuala Lumpur. Malaysian investigators have reported to the international community that several high-ranking members of the Al-Qaeda network have met in Kuala Lumpur and possibly discussed future actions. Worrying. Yes, it is. All right. Let me look real quick. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, it doesn't say what effects we... That's kind of loud. Okay. Sorry. Again, I live right next to a major highway, so we get cars going by occasionally. I'm trying to look at something here real quick. Right now, the RPR is in charge. That's the Conservative Party. Are they? Political focus. Here we go. Okay. Alright, can guarantee other ideologies. Can send volunteer forces. Lowers world tension with guarantees. Join faction tension plus 45. So that's their bonuses for them being in control. Alright, Egypt takes the Halaib Triangle, which is, I think, right here, if I can remember correctly. The Egyptian government has informed the global community that its forces have successfully occupied the contested Halaib Triangle, over which Egypt has a long-standing dispute with its southern neighbor, Sudan. The Sudanese military has today admitted that a retreat was ordered, while the Sudanese government confirmed that it would not be dropping claims on the region, which it viewed as rightfully Sudanese. One of the world's oldest border conflicts continues. Interesting. Alright. So that's right there, I think. Okay. Open that back up. Let it roll. Anything I can put there, do I? No, I don't. Okay. Oh, I do have a bunch of dockyards that need to be... Free sailing factory. Okay, let me see here. What do we want to get? I might just get a few small destroyers to start off with. Well, it's actually cheaper to get a frigate. 2 iron. Isn't that iron? I think it is. 2 steel compared to the 3 steel of the destroyer. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry. Alright, so let's grab some frigates. A couple frigates. And I'll put those in production. I think down in the Mediterranean. Might be a good idea. Right there. Okay. I think I might as well just use them all. There we go. 6 units of oil. Okay, I might... Got done with these? No. Still waiting on these here to finish. I think the artillery will be first to finish off, and then we'll put that towards getting... Motorized might be a good idea. Alright. Let's buy some more oil. And what else do we need? Probably some steel? No, I think we're okay. Alright. Buy some from Saudi Arabia. Why not? Okay, there we go. That should be enough to cover that. It is. Do have some troops along the Italian border. Alright. They're rolling there. Alright. Speed things along. Guess I should just jump off screen until something happens, I guess. I'm just sitting here, just staring at a blank screen while waiting for things to finish up here. Still got, 40 days left on that. So I guess I'll just jump off screen until something happens. You know, I'm considering something kind of possibly dumb. I'm considering sending troops over here to French Guiana. And when I'm able to, invading Suriname. I think I might actually do that. Let me see, what kind of troops do we have that we could send over? I might actually wait for the 2 units in production to finish up and send them over, I think. We have Marines, and for some reason they're nowhere near the ocean. That kind of bothers me for some reason. I don't know why, for some reason it was bothering my OCD. Don't ask why, I don't know. Alright, we'll just send them there. Got a bunch of tanks. So I think 2 units of infantry would be enough to handle Suriname. I doubt that they're very... I doubt they have a very strong military. Highly doubt it. So we'll take those 2 units when they're done in production and send them over. A couple tanks here. These guys are around. I got some research that just finished up. Let's see what else we can grab. Okay, that's 2,000. Might as well... Let's grab that. Yeah. Get a Destroyer 3. Anything else nearing completion. Red dot sights, probably the closest thing that we got. Right. Machine equipment production. How's this come along? Let me look real quick. Okay, we only need 19 more. So that should be finishing up here pretty fast. And we'll put that to work on making mechanized. Let's take one away from there. Because we need some support equipment. Let's get that rolling. Just one for now. Okay. Russia goes to war. Let's pause that for a second. Russia goes to war. All the diplomats of Russia have failed. They will now sort out their differences with their enemy on the battlefield. May the heavens help us. Chechnya? Chechnya. Yeah, okay. So, that's probably going to end very fast. All this against this. That won't end well for Chechnya. Pretty much guaranteed. Political focus is done. Alright, so continuing down that tree. Let's grab School of Ideology. Okay, it'll take 70 days. From there, we're going to go for the School of Liberty. And then into the Constitutional Reactionary. What was it called? Constitutional Doctrine. Alright, that's what we want. Alright. Oh, Modified Government. Yes, please. Let's see if we can have... Is there a... Here we go. We want a reactionary. Drift towards reactionary democracy. It'll speed things along a little bit. Thierry Bois de... What's your name? Lapierre. Alright. Free dockyard. So... Is the destroyers done? I believe they are. Where did I put them? They were down here, weren't they? Aha! There they are. Let's get... something else going. I'm tempted between either a carrier, which we don't really have any planes in production at the moment, so let's not do that. Let's get one of these. We'll put that in production down here in the Mediterranean as well. Okay. Get a little bit of a Mediterranean fleet going. Doubt they'll see much combat, but I don't know, we have Syria over here. Syria, the Middle East, all this. Never know what's going to happen, so I think it'll be a good idea to just make sure we're somewhat capable of protecting our interests that close to home. So here's Palestine. Okay, Kingdom of Jordan. Mostly monarchists. Monarchists. So, not as many Islamists yet here that we need to be concerned about. There's Al-Assad. Kurds may come into play here. A lot of Kurdish territory here. Oh, up here. If something happens with that, I might support the Kurds. I think that'll be the best idea here at the moment. How's this going? Oh, that's why. It was paused. There we go. Now it's starting to fall apart. I was wondering, why is Chechnya putting up so much of a fight? Like, holding back Russia pretty well, but no, I just forgot to unpause it. There we go. Treaty of Grozny. Russia took one state. Chechnya was annexed. Alright. How much further do we have to go on here? We need 9 more of those. 8. Let's leave this open just so we can, what's the next one we need? Motorized? Motorized, okay. 6. It's taking a little longer than I thought. Never mind, I was going to sit here and count it down, but no, it's just taking too long. Alright, let's put these guys into here. There we go. Okay. I think that'll be all we put into a Mediterranean fleet for now. I think I want to put more focus onto an Atlantic fleet, and then put some ships out here in the Pacific, because there's a lot of small little countries out here we could possibly go after. Kiribati, I think... Yeah, Kiribati. Most of these islands out here are actually protected by the U.S., so that could be a problem. But I believe there are a few that aren't. Like Nauru here. So I might go after Nauru, just to expand... Oops. Expand our territory out that way. I don't know. Is that what I should do? Should I go for an aggressive kind of a colonialist playstyle? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm going to take a look at something here real quick. I was thinking about something. However, I don't see it here. I was wondering if there's a way to actually leave the EU. I think that would be under political focus, I think, wouldn't it? Not sure. The mod is still in development. A lot of things being added here and there. So it'll be interesting if they added the option for all EU countries that are in the EU to, they added them the ability to leave. Be interested in seeing that. I would think that would be under political focus. Unless it is, and I'm looking right at it and don't realize it. I think from there, we might actually want to boost up the population growth, so I'll probably grab government reform, census reform, and then encourage population growth. Although, improving the industrial focus might be a good idea. Oh, wait, you know what? I should probably actually do something with this. Let me see, what do we have? Right here. That's it. Okay, it might be a good idea to actually grab this. I'm an idiot. I was completely ignoring that. So I'm going to put there. Get some oil coming in. Of course, we already do, but kind of improve that. What do we have coming in here? Aluminum. All right. I'm going to put an aluminum factory here. At least I think that's how it works. I'm probably being a complete idiot. I like Hearts of Iron 4, but I never said I was good at it. Alright, let's continue down the military focus here. I'm going to grab Learn support weapons, I think. 106 days. Alright, there we go. Well, you know, it feels like I've been recording for a while. So, you know what, partners? I think I'm going to go ahead. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, I think I've been recording for a while here. I'm going to go ahead, partners, and call the episode here. Thanks for watching. Again, thanks for everybody who left suggestions for who we'd be playing as. I'm really liking this one so far. And let me know down below, partners, what kind of playstyle you'd like to see me go with. I'm kind of leaning towards, I don't know, maybe I'll go for a colonial kind of playthrough. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to click like and subscribe. I much appreciate it. It really helps me out. I will see you, partners, next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.